Okay guys, I hope you've had a lovely quick break. So look, we're back now with our first guest, as I said before. He hails from Adelaide originally and he's now settled in Melbourne. So welcome, Bevan.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
No, look, thank you. And you know, you're from a different realm in Australia, so look, some people haven't actually travelled interstate. So just, you know, I guess in honour of them, you know, what happened with your adventures? Why did you move to Melbourne?
Yeah, good question, Per. Well, one of the main reasons was because there's certainly a shortage of single girls in Adelaide. And it's definitely a lot more single girls in Melbourne. Even when I used to come over here for holidays, and I've had a few long distance relationships with Melbourne girls before in the past, so I thought, why not just come over here and live here permanently instead? So
you said something really cool, long distance relationships.
Yeah.
Have they worked for you?
No, they haven't.
No.
No.
Okay. Just to say, guys, I've had a long distance relationship for 3 years and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So it's really hard, I think, to maintain it unless you see them all the time. I think it puts a strain, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I tried doing it last year as well with a girl from Canada.
And Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a change from Adelaide.
Yeah, it was very hard and sort of didn't work out in the end, unfortunately. But I believe that things happen for a reason, so move on. And
yes, destiny.
Exactly right.
So sometimes the universe intervenes and that's just fate. You can't really do anything about it.
Exactly, that's the way I feel as well. So,
universal forces are at work and we can't do anything sometimes. So, but that is the way, isn't it? Like I think some things, if they're meant to be, they'll just happen naturally. You don't have to force them.
Exactly right. That's how I feel as well. So yeah.
So you made this whole long trip to Melbourne.
Yeah.
So on the relationship sense or even dating sense, how have you found Melbourne?
Yeah, fantastic. I love the vibrancy of the city, and I find people are really open-minded here and made friends really quickly, and
that's good.
And feel quite settled here already in this short time I've been here. So
it's all right.
Yeah, it's been excellent. So
so just on, I guess, you know, the matters of what you're looking for in a relationship. What are you looking for in a relationship?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I guess you could sort of answer that in so many different ways. But having been sort of in relationships in the past and not having a great deal of luck, I suppose, in a sense, I suppose it's you do sort of become more fussier in terms of what you want, and I've got a bit of a criteria in terms of what I'm looking for as well now.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's actually a good thing. Criteria is good. It's not a bad thing. It just means that you've kind of weaned out what doesn't work for you or what's hurt you or what just doesn't work, and then you can invite what you do want. So, you know, in a lot of respects, I think in businesses, relationships, workplaces, you sort of, you just wean out what you don't want and then you attract what you do want. So that's a good thing. That's
Thank
really
you.
good. So what do you want?
Yeah, so I like to keep fit and, you know, play football and go to the gym and that sort of thing. So I think it's really important that my next girlfriend or future wife, hopefully, you know, likes to do the same kind of thing. And I mean, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily play sport as such, but just someone that you can, you know, go bushwalking with
Active.
or do it, be adventurous with and that sort of thing. And I think that's really important, and it's good to share those common interests. Family's really important as well. Like, you know, it's good that I'm pretty close to my family and friends, even though I'm in another state. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I think that's really important as well. And just having like, you know, someone that gets along well with your friends and I get along well with their friends is important, because being in the past where, you know, relationships where you don't sort of get along with friends or family, it just makes things really difficult.
It does. I mean, look, these things, you know, they're important. They're not just things just to skim over. I think, you know, some relationship couples, they may not get along with the family, or they may not like the family, and it can put barriers up, I think. So
absolutely.
I think, you know, guys, love isn't actually enough, I don't think. I think you need to have everything else with it to make it work. And I think especially, you know, today's day and age, everything's pressurized, you know, like there's pressure to earn money, there's pressure to have things, there's just pressure left, right and centre. So even in relationships. But at least if you, you know, you've established boundaries for yourself, that's great.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
Thank you. And
Be
I guess,
proud of yourself.
Thank you very much. and probably one more final thing, which is really important to me as well, is you know, someone that I can be myself around as well, because I like to have fun, a bit of a clown, you know.
Not be fake.
Yeah.
Not walk around the house and please her according to what she wants.
Exactly, yeah. Like, you shouldn't have to change the way you are for someone else. And I also think it's really important to have, well, it's to spend time together, but also have time apart. And, you know, previous relationships have broken down because I sort of haven't been able to spend time with my mates because she's wanted me to spend time with her all the time, which is, you know, I think that's a negative thing because, you know, if you spend too much time together, you're sort of smothering each other. So I think it's really important to have your, you know, boys' nights and your girls' nights and stuff like that. So
there's Buddhism actually is not it's not a religion, guys. It's a philosophy, but they've got this belief finding the middle ground and not anything in excess. So if you find like a balance in things, that's the way to go. But yeah, so you're kind of looking after that middle ground, not the one, you know, seesaw effect type thing. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
No, that's good. Well, look, you know what? I think you're going to find the person that, you just need to find a person that suits you.
Exactly right.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I think, you know, guys, at the end of the day, we just have to find someone that complements us. And if we find the right person, then it brings out the best in us. And that's the most important thing. And then we can shine, isn't it?
That's exactly.
Because it's funny, like, you know, we can be sort of, you know, quiet little stars sitting there. But then when the right thing comes along, we shine and then we just outshine everything. So I think in relationships, it's the same thing. Same thing with family, isn't it?
Exactly
right. If you've got like a, you know, an arsehole of a sister or a brother that are going to make you feel bad, but if they give you the right things, then it just makes you better in life. And that's what this show is all about. It's about not just relationships with, you know, our loved one. It's about relationships in, you know, friends and family and that sort of thing. Okay, well, let me ask you, what are you looking for in your partner apart from the athletic side, like, you know, traits and things like that?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I like someone that, you know, you can share a joke with and have a bit of fun with and, you know, a bit of banter as well, like, you know, stir her up and she can stir me up about my certain traits. I think that's really good as well. So, yeah, I think that's important. What else? Just someone that's perhaps like go travelling with and, you know, I wouldn't mind. I've got a bit of a travel bug now. I haven't been to Europe a couple of years ago. So, yeah, I think that's really important as well.
So you don't like doing things according to schedules?
No.
Like every time, like you might want to go, okay, come on, you know, come on, sweetheart, let's go to such and such. Let's go here in a week, you know, that'll be a good idea. And she's not like, but then she sticks to schedule. So you're a bit...
adventurous is probably the right word.
Adventurous and, what's that other word I'm looking for? Like... not sporadic.
Spontaneous?
Spontaneous, that's it. That's the word.
Yes.
That's the word. Fantastic. That's what I'm looking for. No, that's great. Fantastic. Okay, now we've got our quick question clock coming up now. So, guys, this is just a fun set of questions. It's 50 seconds on the clock. We put the guys into a bit of an embarrassing situation, but that's okay. All right. So, I think 50 seconds on the clock, and it starts now. Have you ever skinny dipped?
Yes.
Would you consider yourself a ladies' man?
Yes.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes.
If you're a movie, what would you be? A porn, romantic comedy, science fiction, or anime?
I'd say romantic comedy because I'm a bit of a smoothie pie.
Ooh. What is the hottest thing about boys/girls?
Boys, no comment. Girls, probably the smile.
Ooh, smile. What do women like about you the most?
Probably like my personality and how I just make them laugh and smile and just how I'm really easygoing and fun to be around.
Fantastic. If you're an animal, what would you be?
I have to say probably a bear because I'm a bit of a cuddly teddy bear. So.
All right, 50 seconds is up, but we'll ask the last question. What is the first thing you notice about a person of the opposite sex?
Their smile again, I reckon. Yeah.
Smiles all the way.
Yeah.
Smiles all the way wins you over, huh?
Exactly right.
Okay, girls, did you hear that? Smiles all the way. This guy, Bevan, he loves the smiles. And you know what? Smiles are a reflection of the soul too.
I like it, fair.
I like it, yeah. I think so too, because when you smile, it sort of illuminates, you know, who you are, I think, in a way.
Very true.
Well, look, you know, I won't give you a kiss on camera, but thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be seeing more of Bevan, guys, in the future. There's going to be something happening on our website, so please keep an eye out on our website. Just have a look, you'll see some details. Bevan will be back, he'll just be back in a different way, and well, good luck for the future.
Thanks very much.
I'm sure you'll kick ass.
Thank you, thanks for having me.
Everything got going for you.
Thank you, it's been a lot of fun, Pam. Thank you very much.
No worries. Okay, guys, we're off to a short break. You just grab yourself a lovely cup of tea, it's getting a bit warm now. And yeah, we'll be back after these few messages. We'll see you soon.